Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes Rebirth. We are doing Iron Man with Captain Cyclone, our now level 9 Guardian, who has 10,000 experience earned with 1,800 to go to get to the next level, 9,000 influence. Wow, it sounds like so little compared to my level 48 Brute. This is Triple XP Weekend, and what we are doing with this character is we are trying to do an Iron Man run, and that means no influence trade downs from any alts. We just go with the influence that we get, which is going to be a little rough because we're leveling really fast. And so I don't know if we're going to be able to get DOs. We might have to get trainers at level 12. We'll see what happens. Might not even be able to afford those. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get some salvage that we can sell in the auction house for big bucks. If we can, we will do that. But we can't trade down from any other characters, and we cannot faceplant. If this character faceplants, the run is over. So this is our third episode, and we're 9th level. I believe it's our third episode. We're 9th level, and we're just going to keep going until we faceplant. We do have one out. If we level in an instanced mission, and we get that green up arrow, and in that mission, the mission in which we leveled, we faceplant, and we have a res, and we do have this one here. We are allowed to use it once. The idea is that the level up kind of gives us a free res, but otherwise there's no resing, and odds are, as we start leveling and it starts taking longer and longer to level, we're not going to be able to res in a mission because of that. As soon as we faceplant, that's the end of this character. It's a Guardian. I'm trying them out and seeing how they work. And we're going to talk to Shauna Stockwell, who says that she's unhappy with the skulls. And there's a Superidine ring, and she says there's a bunch of Superidine ring on the streets of King's Row, and the skulls are the ones doing it. We need you to go and talk to Genevieve Sanders about it because she's dealing with a lot of the victims over at the hospital. And one of the things we may sort of, after this zone, one of the things we're going to have to start doing is carrying some break free. Once we hit level 10 and we get another column, I think I'm going to have a column over here of break frees. And of course, we've got to get a bunch of new powers. We only have 2 attacks and 2 defenses, one of which is a passive power and one of which is a toggle, which I need to put on. We have all these cool lightning abilities. We are a what is an electricity, atmosphere, right? Those are our 2 things: electricity, atmosphere, Guardian. And I'm enjoying this class so far. I'm surprised, but I'm enjoying it. So what she says is, go question some skulls. So we'll go defeat some skulls. We have some nice resistances already. We have 26% smashing and lethal and 46% energy resistance. So we're like really good on the energy resistance, which is nice. Not many enemies fire energy at us. Clockworks do, but we're not fighting clocks right now. Yeah, so we'd be very, very good against clockworks. What is this? Skull's girlfriends? That's hilarious. Looks like they're having a little brawl. Now, this is potentially dangerous. We've got 4 of them here. And again, if I faceplant, that's the end of this character. Missing is not good. So we definitely need some more recharge on these powers and lots of other enhancements, but I don't know if we'll ever get there because first we have to survive. I really like the electrical special effects. They're very good. They look awesome yellow. I love them. I've always wanted to play like an electrical character and never gotten a chance, so now I do. Now I am, and I've got some atmosphere for the defense, which means we're doing a little bit of storm, which is another power set I've always thought was cool looking, but never played because it was defenders and I didn't like defenders. Okay. 4 skulls to defeat, but first we're going to need to rest because our hit points are low. And we can't, like ordinarily I would just go, I'll just start attacking, but we can't risk it because if we die, that's the end of this character. Oh, we can take purple pill here. I definitely want to speed up this hover, but that's going to take a while because we're not going to have available slots, and it won't really be sped up much until we get to SOs. And that is 13 levels from now, minimally, and maybe more depending on how much influence I end up with. Right, we're definitely going to have to be on SOs for this character for a long time, without any trade downs. He's not going to be getting any reward merits because those are all going to go to Quintessence Lass, at least for now. When I draw from the card decks. Okay, so 2 to go. These 2 should be it. Looking good. As you can see, it's getting harder and harder to take them out, taking longer to take them out because we haven't really enhanced our powers and they're getting tougher relative to us. And now we're going to go get Toothbreaker Jones. And I need to redo the colors of Flight so that they match the rest of my auras and stuff. So we got a clue, which is that Toothbreaker Jones is the one who's partly responsible for some of this. He's one of the bosses. Well, I think he's actually a lieutenant. I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying this Guardian. It's really fun. Yep, that's a friend of mine messaging me. That's what the beep is, but I will just let him wait. And you guys have my attention. So at this point, this is the 3rd or 4th, as I said, episode of the Iron Man run. If you haven't done so yet, and you're so inclined, feel free to leave comments as to whether you think this is interesting, whether you think it's worth continuing. By the time I see those comments, I think the experience weekend, triple experience weekend, will be over. After that's over, I'm going to stop recording this character and finish up Quintessence Lass. So you shouldn't be too far behind me when you watch this video. I may only be a few episodes past here. So if you guys aren't enjoying this, if you don't think it's any fun, if you think it's not worth it, let me know and I'll stop. I probably won't stop playing it, but I will stop recording it. Because I don't have to record it, right? Man, we're getting a lot of XP in this mission. Have we got an enhancement? So this is these are ambushes, I guess, because they're way beyond regular what do you want to call it? Aggro. Like in terms of the aggro range. So one thing you can try to do as a range character is kind of kite them a little bit. Sort of standard in MMOs, you kind of let them run to you and let them waste some of the damage you're doing to them, like force them to run to you. This guy, of course, he's ranged, so it won't work that well. But if it's a primarily melee character, you try to force them to run to you through your hail of bullets, essentially through your blasts, and let them take damage coming to you. And one of the things that I may want to consider on this character, although since it's going to have melee abilities, maybe not, but one thing to consider on this character possibly, or any range character really, is to have increased range, and then you can hit them when they can't hit you, right? They have to get closer to you than you have to get to them, and while they're trying to get closer, you're shooting at them and doing damage. Just sort of a good standard way in role-playing games. You want to, or even a tactical game, you want to like set up a killing field and force the enemy to go through your killing field to get to you, right? Rather than you going through their killing field to get to them. Not something that I had to worry about with any of my melee characters. And not something you could reasonably do with a mastermind because the pets are too stupid to do that. But as a range character, you can do some kiting and set up a killing field for the enemy. And wow, we are very close to leveling up. These three might do it. I like how these two are completely ignoring me. Well, I'll take the leg up, guys. I don't mind. So this character, it may be a while before we can move up to +1. More than usual, right? And not because he's weaker. I think his resistances are decent. I think the problem is going to be we're not going to be able to SO him at level 22. Right? We might be stuck on trainers till 22, DOs till maybe 27, and then SOs because we haven't traded down any influence. And because we're on the experience point buff, we're getting a lot more experience compared to influence. Actually, it's not too bad. I did take Windfall, and what Windfall does is it gives you a slightly increased chance of drops, but what I'm really looking for with it is the increased influence to improve the influence to experience ratio. And this will probably level me, this last skull. Well, she's not the last one, but the next one. And we are leveled up. We're level 10, guys. We're 20% of the way through this character's levels, and so far we're surviving. Let's come over here. We're going to knock on wood. The wood of that desk. Okay. Make these guys run away. I'm going to go ahead and use the luck because I'd rather have a sturdy in there. So I'll just keep using inspirations till I get an orange. Right, and the reason again is because I like to stack what the type of defense that I have. In this case, resistance. Normally I use luck because I like not to get hit. It helps you avoid mezzes and everything, but since this is a resistance-based character, my opinion is that it's better to just stack the resistance than try to do some... I'd rather have, say, 50% resistance and no defense than 30% resistance, 10% defense, or something like that. So what we want to do is crank this character's resistance so that he's got very high resistances across the board, if at all possible. And my goodness, fighting blues, we're already almost 2 beads into level 10. This story arc, once we finish it, there's several more parts, and I don't know if we'll get to it this episode, but once we finish it, it'll probably level us again. We'll be at least 11 and maybe even 12. Again, because of triple XP. Then I don't mind it with this character. we've done all these missions before. What we're really trying to do is just see. Oh, there's a Toothbreaker, huh? What we're really trying to do here is just see how long I can go without face planting. Alright, there we go. It's a good thing these guys are -1 to me, because if they had been +0, it might have been a bit tough. But we're alright. And we've completed the mission. Oh, but there's still a lieutenant up here. And we've got a res. We're going to keep that, actually. We're just going to keep one. And we're keeping that so that, like in this mission, we leveled. So if these guys killed me, and I could use that res, I can res just because we leveled in this mission. Where is the glowy? It's downstairs. Now, usually the desk is upstairs. It's the first time I've ever seen it down here. Alright. So we're all set. We're going to call Shauna Stockwell. And we will level up. With blue steel, my buddy. So let's call Shauna. She says, well, that's going to make an amazing story. Next mission is to... Jones was talking to somebody on the phone about a shipment. Go see Genevieve, and she may have something to say. Well, we'll see her after we level up. Because I want my nice, juicy slots. Not that I have anything to put in them. Well, maybe I do. This is really old. So we can increase that. Increase the recharge. I guess we can increase the range of charge bolt for now. Doesn't hurt anything. We can add a fly speed to... Oh, I want to actually add endurance reducer to hover and flight, so never mind. So what do I want to do with this? 2 sturdies. I'm going to actually use that instead of the damage for now. I love this theme. The Freedom Plaza theme. It's very cool. So let's sell. And we'll come over here. And train up to a new level of power. So, oh, we're level 10. We're not getting slots. We're getting a new power. Do we want build up? Or gale winds? Or static shield? Protect from hold. Oh! Hold, sleep, and disorient, as well as endurance drain and recovery debuffs. Oh, that's nice. But I feel like we need another attack. This is so tempting. But I actually feel like we need another attack. Chain induction. Moderate slow. Moderate fast. So this does 24 damage is smashing energy. Oof. So this is a damage over time. Smashing energy and drains endurance cell, that doesn't matter. Induces an unstable electrical charge that may jump to another target. Oh! Ooh, I like that. Oh, these all are so cool. I think, as much as I want range, I think it's time to take another attack. And then we're going to have to try it out, of course. And I think we're going to move like that. We're just going to have our melee over here for now. I don't know how I'm going to want to do this. Okay, so let's go talk to Genevieve. And we're now 10th level, guys. Haven't died yet. So, Genevieve says... Oh, and we have our extra columns. So, I'm going to put this over here now, and we'll add a break free to that. At least until we get our static discharge, or whatever it is, static shield that protects us. We'll add a break free over here. Just so that if we get mezzed, we can save ourselves, because it's going to start now. Now that we're 10th level, we're going to sometimes face mez. She hands me a slip of paper with the address written down of the Superadine Den. I really love the lightning flashing around. There's just such cool auras. What a beautiful job they did on the powers and the special effects of the powers in this game. Just so awesome. And now we're going to see how chain induction works. Oh, this is the trap. So they're not actually going to be here until afterwards. First we have to click on clues. Where are all the skulls? Oh, they're waiting to trap me. I do like flight. It's not as good as combat and super jump, but it is cool. And then they will ambush me. Where are they? Are they not coming? Oh, there they are. Nice. Wow, lots of misses. Not going to use chain induction because I want to see it jump. So we'll do without it for now. Alright, now we'll see it jump. Nope, I missed. Ah, that's so frustrating. Wow. These guys can really take a lot of punishment at this level. That's because we don't have any enhancers. Yes! That one damaged. That one jumped. Sweet. That is a very cool effect. I like it. I always wanted to make an electric scrapper and I never got around to it. Oh boy. Who's shooting at me? Is that a boss? Oh no, it's just a... Alright, let's pull back. It's a Bone Daddy Lieutenant, okay. These guys are nasty. See if we can make sure we hit. This might be the faceplant, guys. Because now I'm not going to have those inspirations to use against the 2 lieutenants at the end. But we got a luck, so that may help. Okay, and an enhancement. It's not going to be too useful. Alright. There are some more guys down there, but I think we're going to rest. Yeah, that Bone Daddy is brutal. He wasn't a boss level Bone Daddy, but still. The debuffs they put on you are just really nasty. We don't need the blue. So we'll make some room, and hopefully we get some more yes, Chain Shock. Hopefully we get some more inspirations from these two. Okay. Wow, look at this. We're almost done with 10th level already. Excellent. Oh, there's another one. I would like a heal. If we could get one, that would be nice. By the way, this is a mission where you cannot go out to the hospital because you have to go past the bad guys here, and as soon as you get to them, they will attack. Don't know if we're going to be able to pull. We're going to have to try. Let's see how we did. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now those two bosses are really close, so I'm going to try to get the chain to jump. The chain induction to jump. So I'm not going to use it on this minion. We really don't need it against a white con. There we go. Alright guys, we're going to probably need our whole tray. Yes, it jumped. Got her. Alright, one down, one to go. And we have completed the mission. And look at that, we are one bead from leveling. Wow. That's pretty nuts. Oh, we leveled up. From coming out of the mission, we leveled up again, guys. We are level 11. So before we talk to Genevieve, well, we'll talk to Genevieve and then we'll head over to Blue Steel and level up again. Alright. And now we will go to Buddy Blue. And we gotta return to Shauna. So I think there are 2 or 3 more missions to go. So let's see. think we'll push lightning bolt, and we'll finish charged armor. Not that I have anything in here I can use. And yeah, wow, we have how much? 17,000 influence. That's like enough to buy 2 DOs. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to do trainers. And even trainers, well, so trainers we could do. They're 1,000 each. The DOs are gonna be like 5,000 each, I think. We do have this invention here. We could do some inventions, but I think they're going to be even more expensive. Alright, Shauna, give me your next mission. Marked for death. Let's go save Emily Rodriguez. Where are we on time? Oh, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, guys, I think we'll stop here. And we'll save Emily Rodriguez. Not to leave you on a cliffhanger, but we'll save Emily Rodriguez next time. Until then, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been Iron Man Mode on the Rebirth server.